Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and we are here, honey, with an Auntie. Say it isn't so, say it isn't so. Child Shavel from Love During Lockup, Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup took to social media and spoke her speech or talked her trash. Anywhere go around, child. I was like, girl, bye. She gives us a overview of her and Quaylon's relationship and the real reason why her daughter didn't bunk with him. Y'all ready to get into this foolishness? Let's do it.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
auntie that
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties that lie, sweet old auntie. Aunties that wait. Are you okay? Are you okay?
So welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Child. Child, oh my goodness. When are these people going to learn how Risa Tisa told her story and is now blowing up and making millions? You got to be strategic when you tell your story. Instead of creating a 30-part series, you go on your Instagram and allow other people like me to make money off your story. It's the dumbest thing. But anyway, I digress, and we're going to get into it as we get into it. So she goes, to her social media platform and decides that she's going to come out and tell those of us who are halfway listening that Quaylon has said some things that she felt like were threats. Now, just to give you the backstory, in case you all are new here, I think over the last week and a half, I've gained like 2,000 subscribers. So a lot of you all may not be familiar with the story. So I'm just going to give you a little backstory on it. So Shavel and Quaylon are both on this show, right? Called Love After Lockup. And the two of them have been on there for quite some time. They took a sabbatical. Her house burned down, her apartment or house burned down. And, the two of them, I guess, the net went back to the network or the network went to them and, decided that they would bring them back because allegedly they had this wedding story where they were supposed to be getting married to each other. In between time, there is a young man who came out and wants to be claimed, right? Right now, as far as Quaylon is concerned, honey, he is a no-count mofo. Quaylon won't acknowledge him, won't do anything. He went to Shavel, right? Okay, so he had posted, I guess it's maybe some years ago or whatever, some a Valentine's Day message or whatever. It was some bullshit like that he had posted, right? And somebody saw it on Facebook. And then, he was incarcerated, in a federal prison. And a family member reached out to him and was like, hey, Quaylon on this show, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. You need to probably try to see if you can get the hook up. So allegedly, according to this gentleman, right, in an interview with Kiki and Kibitz, he disclosed that, he was interested in doing the show, but he got a mother and a sister and cousins and all of that kind of stuff. And so he decided, although he had been in a relationship with Quaylon and knew about this chick, he knew about Shavel. After he got contacted by the show, all of a sudden, his morality clause kicked in, and he was like, she needs to know, right? Therefore, I'm assuming forfeiting his opportunity to be on this show. Now, in recent interviews, well, not interviews, conversations, he has disclosed that he wants to be on it. He did a live last week, I think it was, child going off because people told him to come out there and say something. And I've never seen people so influenced by what somebody else said that you got to go out there with a whole bunch of ragged and tattered papers and all of this kind of stuff, right? He really wants to be counted. And it's a sad thing to see somebody want to be counted that bad, to the extent that everybody is saying, Quaylon need to claim you. He need to come out and be real. No, he don't. He ain't got to claim him. He no count. He doesn't count, but he wants to be counted, even to the point where Shavel is saying he need to be counted. And then today she switched it up and was like, well, no, he don't have to. Yeah, he doesn't, especially when he was outed the way that he was outed. He don't have to claim what everybody else say anonymous. Bitch, I ain't got it to do. Anyway, so he came out, social media. Shavel had been indicating that, she did no interview. She still ain't did one. She still ain't did one. By interview standards, she still hasn't done one. She wasn't asked no questions. She just was in a conversation. Y'all better not. Y'all leave me the hell alone. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. So she takes to social media. Talk about she gave Quaylon grace because she didn't tell on him or tell what was going on. First of all, her ass didn't believe it by her own admission. Second of all, she was filming. So when was the grace? No, the grace was covering your own ass, in my opinion. Now, I ain't mad at Shavel. And I want to make sure that I make that very clear, that I'm not mad with her. I ain't got nothing against her. I don't dislike her, nothing. I ain't mad at Quaylon. Don't know him either. I ain't got nothing against him. But we're going to call a thing over here, Auntie's advice, because y'all been asking me to call the thing a thing. So we're going to get out here and we're going to call the thing a thing. See, one thing about it is we're going to talk from our opinion, my opinion, your opinion downtown in the chat. But I've listened to her. I even listened to her today. She was on a content creators channel, just yapping and talking and just, saying all kinds of stuff. But here's the thing. When her mother, a couple of weeks ago, I guess it was, did an interview, you ain't nothing but somebody that's taking a rock, hiding your hand. You throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Period, point blank, poo. I have it on good authority, that she been sharing the whole time. All behind the back, but you giving grace up front to save your NDA, in my opinion. But you ain't been giving no grace, no real grace, and keeping your hands clean. Oh, hell no. Because I got it on good authority, boo, that you've been sharing information on the back end. Allegedly. So where's the grace? If you sharing stuff. Allegedly. No, you just been trying to cover your, in my opinion. So she takes to social media, like I said. She come out there with the doo-wop diddy and the dump. Okay. Wait a minute. What's going on, Shayla? Exactly, Dom. Shayla, I'm gonna remove your comment, okay? Because I don't need to get flagged because of that. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. Okay. Is Ray Della out here? So she takes to social media talking about this grace thing. But then she goes on later on to disclose some information that we ain't never heard before. Information that most of us at my age knew it was something going down with to get down with it. It's amazing how people want to spill other people's tea, but not spill their own. And then on Mad Day, you want to spill what we really wanted to know. See, because my whole thing is, I think that for the most part, for me, I'm looking at you as a woman in totality. I'm looking at how you handle yourself in your relationships, but most importantly, how you handle your child. And that's why a lot of times people will be like, Auntie always let the man get away with stuff. I don't let the man get away with nothing. But I can speak from a woman's perspective all day, all night, on the weekends too, bitch. From sun up to sundown. It is absolutely obvious from the receipts that this young gentleman has that Quaylon had a relationship with him. It is also clear. No need to apologize, Shayla. I just had to delete it, boo. Thank you, boo. But you ain't had to apologize, sweetie. You good. And it's also clear that he's not being claimed and that Quaylon is not ready to tell the truth that they want him to tell. He is not ready to do that. And I think it's completely unfair to do something like that. To try to forge, yesterday we all got together, we gathered together. And we talked about very, very briefly, we talked about Garrison Brown, Robert Garrison Brown, and what has happened with him. You don't ever know what is going to be somebody's breaking point. I think that some of the stuff that's going on with him, even though he's wrong, he should have disclosed, he should have told. I do believe that some of this is harassment. And I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't care if you two check it or not. It is. Because you can't make somebody do something because you feel like they're doing, and then you're going to continue to pound and pound and pound and pound on somebody. You don't know what his breaking point is. He's trying to act rough and tough with his Afro puff. He's trying to act like it's not affecting him. You think this is not affecting him to be outed the way that he was outed, and then to have Shavel to go live with the guy, and they booze and best friends and all of this kind of stuff, and she co-signing, and then on the interview, they was live on Instagram. And then she has the audacity to ask this gentleman whether he a top or a bottom. And then, but you want to stand in the background and say you gave somebody grace when you would ask something like that on social media on a public platform, bitch, for everybody to see. But no, you innocent. You gave him grace. You covered him. You didn't believe it. You didn't believe it because you've allowed him, according to what you said, over and over and over and over and over and over again, to cheat on you, to treat you poorly and everything. And so now it's man day. Because now you can get some, now you got some stuff in your box that's saying, I'm going to get you. Okay. Okay. Okay, next. Any more text messages come? Control your own story. Control your own narrative. Take your ass out there on TikTok like Risa Tisa did and make a coin instead of selling it cheap and for free. Does that. Anyway, this guy wants to be acknowledged. She has the audacity to now be advocating for him. She says in what I'm getting ready to play for y'all, she says that, damn it, I just lost my damn train. Okay, so that just means I need to calm down. Let me calm down and play the tape. Okay, hold on. Because I recorded some of it screenshot, right? Because I was able to catch it, but not all of it. So hold on, let me bring it up. Let me make sure I got my little speaker on. Did my little speaker cut off? Yeah, my speaker cut off. Okay, let me turn my speaker on. Do y'all know that the other day when I was looking for my speaker that I had walked right, oh shoot, that I had walked right by the damn thing? Okay, so I want y'all to listen to this real quick. Hold on, let me cue it up. Hold on.
Y'all, this man's living with a whole woman in Dallas, Texas. So my thing is, why are you being mad at me?
Y'all saw how many wives
in my life when I ain't done that to you? You haven't done. Diva, take the L and move on. Take the L and move on. Because basically that's what the family said I was scorned. The mother said I was scorned. I've been doing me. I've been
how big her head is.
Doing me out loud, respectfully. So I just feel like I just want to bring the awareness of the man is threatening me, and I don't take threats. You know, I don't like threats, and I'm not about to take no threats. So with that being said, that's why those threats is in my story, so that way you guys can see. Look at the little ducky ducks. I don't know if they're gonna hurt me though. So I need to get back. The ducks might run up on me.
Cannot stay focused means that your mind ain't really focused on that. You just doing it to be doing it. Because if you was focused, a duck will be the last thing you worrying about.
Tag teaming. So the mom don't believe it, or has she been a mother? She's been a mother. Listen, let me tell you. His mother was my best friend. Like, we were really close. So any mother out there that is a mother, would you protect your son too?
You didn't protect your daughter, and we're going to talk about that, in my opinion. You didn't protect your daughter. You let a mother cheat on you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then knock you up. Let's go.
And would you protect your daughter? But the difference between me and her, or not even me and her, me and other people, is if my child was wrong, accountability. I'm going to let my child know that they are wrong.
Where's her accountability when y'all find out what she did?
Wrong is wrong. She always used to say wrong is wrong and right is right. So if you wrong, you wrong. And if you right, you right. That man is a narcissist. Literally. He's a narcissist and he's evil. He's an evil man. He's literally an evil man. Like seriously. He was faking and like and booty shit. Listen, I'm not trying to giggle about it, but I was in denial when I found out. So that's that. Yeah, he's wrong as fuck. And he's trying to blame me for him and Aaron's beef. That's between y'all. You wanna threaten my life because of what's going on with you and Aaron. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. So just make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why are you threatening me? You want to take my life? Why? My life matters. I have a 9-year-old daughter.
So now she's a mother with a 9-year-old daughter. But she was with this month in a relationship with him through multiple relationships on the side, buying him cell phones, PlayStation, vehicles. And now you're a 9-year-old mother. You know what that you could have did with that money? Could be going towards her education. Not to say that she doesn't have a savings for it.
This is not again. That's what I'm saying. He was talking about, oh, she haven't said nothing she ever did because I'm healing. Because if I come out with what I gotta say, listen, that's part of healing. It's pretty much telling your truth and telling your story.
Accountability. She keeps talking about accountability, but Shavel ain't had no accountability. Not for people like me who's looking for you to say, I fucked up as a mother. I allowed my daughter to be in this relationship with this no good narcissist who cheated on me several times, who did things in front of me that my child should not have ever witnessed. Where's your accountability? See, because we know he a ancient. Quaylon is an ancient. He is. But what about your accountability? Because see, that's what we're on here talking about.
And that's all I'm gonna do. Tell my story, tell the truth. I don't need my mama I don't need my mother to interview me. I need
your mama already interviewed or had a conversation. Your mother already did that. And I got it on good sources that you set it up. But okay, I digress.
Somebody that's real and genuine, and not saying nobody's real genuine, but I need the real questions. I need the,
You want real questions? Take it to a grown ass person. You want real questions? Take it to a woman that's grown ass. That done raised an adult. I ain't saying that nobody else can do it. I'm saying a mother that has raised an adult, like true feelings. Take it to Kiki and Kibbets. Then you'll get the real questions. But is your ass gonna be ready to answer it? And that ain't no shade to nobody else. But the questions that we want to know is not about you and Quaylon. We want to know about you as a mother to your child. Fuck all that other stuff. We already know what that gentleman's reason is for coming forth. He saw him with a man after he promised. It didn't bother him to be with a woman. According to his interview on Kiki and Kibbets, he knew about these people. He knew about Shavel. He knew. They were supposed to be going to some game, and he knew that Quaylon was bringing her. It wasn't until he saw him with a man that he came out. Even though he said, I got a mama, a sister, cousins, aunts, etc., bitch, etc.
Let y'all know, like, it's not a game. What's going on out here? It's not a game. I'm out in Miami. I've been booked and busy, like in real life. And so the fact that he's going around talking about he made me and I'm happy you got a family and everything. Why are you pressed on me, baby? Why are you? Can you hear me before I answer any questions?
Why would he have an ounce of respect for her little girl when she don't? Do you know that she, by her own admission, said that he bust her in her fucking face and she stayed with him? Do you understand that he did some things to her and she didn't do anything? We saw her daughter sit her ass. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, people. I don't understand people. I don't understand people. I swear to God, I don't. I every time I come out and I look at the live chat, because I shouldn't look at it, I don't understand people's reasoning and their thought patterns. We know he ain't. We know that they are beefing online. We know that she has confirmed that he has had a relationship with this guy. They are going back and forth. We're seeing snippets of conversation, not conversations in their entirety, snippets of the shit. They beefing. If you beefing with somebody, you ain't gonna threaten them. Now, is he wrong? Yes. But what the fuck is she saying? Only seeing snippets. But the responsibility and the onus of that responsibility is on the parent. He need to be watching out for her. Well, today, she confessed that he bust her in her fucking face, and that's why her daughter don't deal with him. But you know what she did? She stayed with him, leaving her daughter to have to process that trauma. But we don't want to say about that. Oh, Auntie, you hard on the woman. You don't say anything about the men. We know he ain't shit. We know I'm only going to do what you allow them to do. And we get our asses in here and talk about the threat. They probably threatening each other. You say when you mad. But when do we say, Shavel, is your daughter in fucking therapy? Are you? Or you just going on living your best life? While your daughter is still dealing with the trauma of watching a mother put their hands on you. Where's her responsibility for taking care of her baby? I'll wait. It's disgusting to get your ass out on social media to confess to something like that when we have watched this little girl. We watched them when they did that up in this supposed to be bridal shower. We watched her sit at the table and watch these two grown ass, rinky dinky, raggedy ass bitches, old bitches, go back and forth with each other in front of this little girl. And when did we see anybody have a fucking conversation with her to let her know it ain't right? This is not how grown folk act. Accountability. So we want him to be accountable and not her. It's amazing how we pick sides. And sometimes we just be like, fuck the kids. You show some responsibility and some accountability for that. And for the people that don't believe that she said it, I'm going to play this. And then she's misusing the English language. Now, I know I'll fuck up, but I am never going to be sitting up here talking about spunt. Where does that little girl go for help? When we see the grandmother, the one y'all said look like Debbie Allen, barely in her life. The father, don't fuck with her. According to Shavel, the daddy ain't there. He's barely in her life. She got a mother that put his hands on her, that by her own admission has cheated on her over and over and over and over again. How in the whole fuck? When do we care about the kids? When do we prioritize them? When? Or is her daughter was just supposed to be there for the ride? Oh, and eventually, when she gets to be 16, 17, I'll talk to her about this. It's too late then. Because children learn from what they see and from what they hear. They learn from what they're taught and what they're not taught. Because, bitch, I'm going to tell you right now, society going to teach you. And then you get your ass out on social media and talk about somebody being a top or a bottom. Disrespectful to that community. What difference does it make to you? You didn't believe it till you saw your sheets. By her own admission, I went to Quaylon and told Quaylon he's trying to destroy our family. Even though by your own admission, he'd already bust you in your fucking face in front of your child. The fuck out of here. But you want him to be accountable and tell his truth. All you need to do is just tell his truth. I'm telling mine. Really? Then why are we just finding out about this? You're doing it for the money. We was filming, so I stayed with him. Fuck that filming. My child just saw me get assaulted. Who gives a damn about filming? I told y'all my story. The fuck? He pull his bullshit up so you can hear it come out of her mouth. She want him to do something she ain't doing herself. He not gonna come out and expose himself. He's a punk bitch. But at the same time, will you let him to treat you like that? He's gonna continue to treat you like that. Why would he treat you any different when you've allowed him to have relationship after relationship after relationship? And by her own admission, everybody told her, but she had to learn the hard way. Well, guess what? So did your daughter. So did your fucking daughter. Y'all know I don't play about the kids. You can do anything you want. What the hell? Hold on. Let me find this. I want y'all to hear this for yourself. I don't play about the kids. When I heard that today, I said, oh, bitch, hell no. It gave me a whole different insight on her. I'd already thought that there was some things she did as a mom that I would have never did. But today, on Mad Day, we're not doing it on Mad Day. I want to see when her interview comes out. Thank you, Cream of Weed. I am passionate. And I know it comes off as nasty, and I'm not trying to be nasty, but you're right. Thank you, Cream of Weed. I'm very passionate when it comes down to the kids. I'm passionate when it comes down to mine. And she fucking grown. Hold on. Clip number 1. Pay attention.
Text message he sent me when you first said something to him about it, when he said to whom it may concern, like, he ain't know who I was.
Yeah, I sent that. Okay. I sent all that. My thing about it is, I told Quaylon, I said, Quaylon, and I told Aaron I was going to tell Quaylon. I said, Quaylon, this man is trying to destroy your family. What you going to do? I went to him and I went to his mama. I told them both. I said, what you going to do? Y'all need to handle this because what's going on? What is he talking about? So that's when all that just unfolded. I didn't go to Aaron. Aaron came to me. I didn't ask for this. Me and Quaylon was good. We were good. So my thing about it is he's just fronting and all that. Like, honestly, I've never I ain't had that many boyfriends, but he's the worst boyfriend I ever had. Just because of the fact of the matter is you going around here lying at the lies, and been a big manipulator. Like, you out here manipulating people, playing with people's lives. The fact that the matter is you did not acknowledge Aaron. Aaron, we all are victims, including the woman that she with the woman he with right now. She's a victim too, but he just got her in La La Land. The reason why
like you been
got her in La La Land because I used to be her. Right now, she's basically not taking everything in about what's really going on. That pretty much you're really the homewrecker. You pretty much knew about me. You knew about me. You knew about me, Mika.
But so did the gentleman. He knew about your ass too. He knew about you too. Now she's calling her a homewrecker. Why? Didn't you throw him away? How's she gonna wreck a home that's already been wrecked? She's you. And you're her. Hold on, let me cue it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I had y'all on mute. Let me go back. You know what? That's irrelevant anyway. Let's go to the next one. Sorry, y'all. Here we go.
My thing with you is you're supposed to be a protector, a provider, and all the above. So when Aaron came and did all that, you should have said something right there immediately. You gonna say to whom may be concerned. But how is it that you have his phone number? We both had two brand new numbers. We both had two brand new numbers. And Aaron had his number. And that bothered me too. Because if y'all, okay, say for instance, y'all didn't have nothing in jail, why do Aaron have your number? Now you acting like you can't acknowledge who Aaron is. You don't know who he is. It's like you need to sit down and really think and reflect about what you say and what you do. Because the math is not mathing. And the only reason why he threatened me is because my cousin came on here and defended me. And he said nothing but facts. So now Quaylen, the reason why he's going at me so tough is because I know his deepest secrets.
But didn't spell
But
them
I
and didn't leave
wouldn't
them.
tell his deepest secrets like that. But I am telling my truth, and this is my truth. I am the victim. I'm the one that got cheated on. I'm the one that feels I want to say I'm embarrassed because I'm in a different space in my life, because what happened to me basically can help somebody else. That's how I'm looking at it. Maybe God is basically trying to help me help save other souls. I don't know what it is. But what I do know for sure is I was never a bad woman to that man. I was good to him. Even when the times when he was so even when mean, and his mother know exactly what I'm talking about because she had updates because he wasn't even really trying to talk to her like that. You get what I'm saying? Like this is the same ungrateful man that pretty much did his own freaking family in. Did his own family in. And the reason why
She says that her message is to help somebody. Do y'all remember when I started this out and I said I'm not mad at Shavel? I don't dislike her or nothing. But we're going to use this the way that she said that God wants her to use it to save somebody else. If you with a man and he cheats on you or he puts his hands on you, he don't love you. You get out of that relationship immediately. Love does not hurt. It does not. Love don't hit. Love don't expose your children to trauma. Let her be a motherfucking cautionary tale. Get out of the relationship immediately. It does not get better. It does not. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for the $2 super chat. Been missing the lives. You're gorgeous as norm. Thank you, boo. Thank you. We're going to use Shavel's story the way that she said that she believes that God is doing it. Thank you, Shavel, for the lessons that we're going to teach tonight. Don't you stay in a relationship where you got to compromise your safety. Don't you stay in a relationship where you got to compromise your morals. Don't you stay in a relationship where your child is sitting on national motherfucking television saying, I don't want him to be my stepdaddy. I don't want him to adopt me. Don't you stay in a relationship like that. Because it leads down the road to like this. By her own admission, she's embarrassed. But she's embarrassed for the wrong reasons. Because you don't know if a mother is on DL, on a download, you don't know. Male or female. But when you know, you do better. This man had been telling her. She looking for him to provide honesty in the answer. when she already know what kind of mother he is because he cheated on her multiple times. Use her as a cautionary tale. When you see something, say something. And when you say something, get to stop it. Don't you stay in this relationship. But you on somebody's YouTube channel and you on TikTok and Instagram trying to explain yourself to the world while saying I'm healed. How in the hell you gonna be healed when the wound keep opening up? If I bust my fucking lip and it closes up and I do something and it opens back up again, bitch, is it healed? No, it's not. It only got the first skin on it. Skin is 9 layers deep. 8 or 9. You got to let the whole sore heal. Because if you don't, every time you do something, it's going to open the fuck back up. And that's not healed. And the more you allow it to open, the more infectious it becomes. When a man show you that he don't love you by being immoral, disrespectful, unloving, controlling, and putting his hands on you, believe him. Believe him. Let me go to the next one, bitch. Let me see where I'm at. Where am I at? Let me cue it out.
But it's the fact that you keep lying about it. The letters that Aaron is saying, Q45, chin up, chest out, queasy, all that, that's on my letters too, Quaylen. The same pictures he got, I got. So it's like only I would know that this man is telling what he's telling. It's because I know you. I know the inside and the out. I know when you lying. I know when you telling the truth. And right now, I'm very disappointed in you because how you gonna bite the hand that fed you?
That's the problem. A woman don't take care of a man. She ain't supposed to. You's in the wrong position from the giddy up. And then you think he owe you something? Boo, know your position. Know your position.
How you gonna do that? Like that's mind bothering me. Even sometimes when we was on bad times, I still looked out for you, bro. But once again, your lies caught up with you. And then he's saying that I think he also said that he was never gonna marry me anyway. So my thing about it is I dodged a big bullet. I did, My mama told me, my cousin told me, everybody told me. But guess what? Shavel had to learn on her own. And that's exactly what happened. I learned on my own. You know what I'm saying? And for people that's saying, okay, Shavel, you need to heal. I'm healing still, but I am in a good place in my life, literally. And honestly, like none of this was planned. Because he said on Aaron's page, that me and Aaron planned this. How can I plan something that I found out about. Like I was sick to my stomach when I found out about Aaron. I even called Aaron and he would tell you. I even called Aaron and basically told Aaron. I just would talk to Aaron about things. Aaron, are you on here?
Yeah, I'm still.
So what you gonna go to him and talk to him about for? He knew about you. He knew about you. Aaron said on Kiki and Kibitz that he did this when he saw him with another man. He knew it. Last but not least, I want y'all to hear her tell why her daughter, the real reason why her daughter did not fuck with him. Cautionary tale.
I don't have no reason to lie on you. What am I benefiting from lying on you? I just.
And how am I trying to destroy you? Because first season, it was all fun and games when I was crying on the crying and basically, huh?
He already destroyed.
Yeah, it was all fun and games when I pretty much was crying with saliva out my mouth. But now that this stuff is coming up, you can't be chin up, chest out like you always say. That's your favorite word.
Yeah, he end up every letter like that. Chin up, chest out.
So you're not being chinning up, chest up, but you want to pretty much do threats. Like that's foul.
He told me to drop an address.
He know about my family. Quayla know about my family. So the fact of the matter, he acting macho and tough and everything, and people don't play about their family. People don't play about their family.
He told me to drop an address. I told him to get to St. Louis and then we can meet up. Get to St. Louis first and then we can meet up.
Ugh.
Who said I thought you was gonna go hard?
That's the sister. That's the sister.
Yeah, and I just.
Do I have something wrong? Hold on. Okay, so I got the wrong one. I want y'all to hear this chick say the real reason why her daughter don't fuck with him. Let me find it.
Oh, Quaylen. See, my mother didn't know about it, but your mama knew about it. Because if my family knew about it, you wouldn't be living today. Not be living. Oh, they would be having tears for you, bro. And I'm never like, that's why this shit is real. My life is real. So y'all, he ain't never touched my Layla, no way. So y'all just get that out your heads or whatever. They had a relationship. until he put his hands on me. And the reason why you're talking about why you stay, because we were filming. We was filming a fucking show.
You was filming a show. He put his hands on you in front of your child.
I was still protecting this man while filming a show.
Never once did this single mother say that she was protecting her child. She was protecting this man.
The show that's like, what? Bro,
Protecting a man. Ladies, don't protect your man. Protect your babies. Thank you, Psyched for Life. I wanted y'all to hear it.
I was still protecting this man while filming a show. The show that's like, what? Bro, I'm crying for you, bro. I'm crying because I know better. I'm crying because I know better. I know better. And I apologize to my mom already for my behavior. And I'm apologizing to my cousin because my cousin warned me. But love will make you do some crazy things. It'll make you do some crazy things. For real. I'm not crying for this nigga. Because what? I'm crying because he's a liar. My receipts is my receipts. I can even show the video. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why Myla do not mess with you. Because she's seen you do to me. And that was traumatizing for her. Because she's a good kid. And she ain't never experienced nothing like that. Ever. So once again, that's my truth. I protected you. She's a good kid. And she ain't never experienced nothing like that. Ever. So once again, that's my truth. I protected you. I protected you at all costs, even when the show was still going on while filming. So,
Even in front of her baby. Even in front of her baby. That's Myla say what she had to say. That's why there were holes in the story. That's why when we saw, we didn't understand where she was coming from. Because she had witnessed that. Mama's baby. Daddy's maybe is what I grew up on. Old school. You protect your babies at all costs. You don't put a bro or a hoe in front of your babies. A bro, a hoe, or a show. In front of your babies. This is a cautionary tale Shavel says she didn't know why God was having her to do this. It's for people like you who may find yourself in a similar situation. To let you know that it doesn't get better. When a man has repeatedly cheated on you over and over and over again, he will continue to cheat on you over and over and over again. Oh, yes, the fuck he will. Oh, yes, the fuck he will. And this is the same message for a man that is holding on to this woman because she looks good or temporarily treats him right. If she cheats, she'll cheat over and over. A couple of other things I want y'all to hear. We're going to go through it real fast. As I cue them up, pay attention.
Conversation. I can't get my time back from you. I cannot get my time back from you. That's the shit that pisses me off because you wasted my fucking time, right? But at the end of the day, I've been nothing but good to you 10 toes down. Like from when you were in jail until everything just. So the fact of the matter is, why would you want to take somebody's life, bro? Like, you never loved me. You never did none of that. So my thing is, you're so happy. Go be happy. Go be happy. You're just not gonna be happy with me. That's just what that is.
You don't want to be happy
I'm
with.
standing, like I'm not going back to you. I'm not doing it. You couldn't pay me $1 million.
Oh, really? You couldn't pay her $1 million, but what about $1,500 for a show? That when you were assaulted, you didn't quit. You talking about $1 million, but you did it for less? You stayed with this mother for less? Bitch.
What's going on? Like, I've been healing. This is part of my healing, talking, right? And speaking the truth. Like, when I found all that stuff out or whatever, like, literally, I'm getting a restraining order. I took a shower. I scrubbed myself with bleach. That's how disgusted that I was. I scrubbed myself with bleach because he violated me in so many ways. So when I say that this is my real life that's going on, that I'm healing and I'm good, but I'm still healing. Let me just say that. I'm not pressed off with Quaylen. I wish him the best still, because God said forgive him. I forgive him for everything that he's done, but I'm not in that space with him. Like, I don't care to know. I don't care. But you need to be addressing Aaron.
No, you don't.
You need to address Aaron.
No, you don't.
What's making me so mad with you, Quaylen? Because I'm gonna talk to you real quick. You want to get rah-rah with me
at all.
You want to talk about I'm acting like a savage and all that. Quaylen, You need to begin rah-rah with Aaron. You need to stand up for yourself.
No, you don't. You can still be a coward.
A crip. You call yourself a
Quaylon can be a coward as long as he wants to be a coward. He's a coward. He is full of bitch assness. He's nothing. He don't have to address that man at all. But he need to apologize and get it right. You both do with your child. Because you said you feel violated and you went and took a shower. How'd your daughter feel when she saw what happened? Probably in her own house. How'd she feel? Let's address the real elephant in the motherfucking room. But see, we don't want to be grown and have those conversations. No, we don't. We don't want to have those conversations.
The fact that you're mad at me and I didn't expose you, Quaylon. I did not expose you. I tried to protect you. I tried to protect you. I did. That's Aaron. I did. I tried to protect it. I did. It was out of my hands. But y'all mad at me because I'm speaking my truth about what was sent to me. I didn't believe the man at first. I didn't. I did not believe him. But when he showed me a picture
Sent me
of my bedroom.
What the fuck is that word?
So I was sick to my stomach when I seen that.
But what about your baby?
And no, Aaron is not his boyfriend. Aaron is
Won't deal with that.
Mess with and incarcerated, allegedly.
Won't even deal with the baby.
Allegedly.
Just blew over that.
But that's not for me to talk about. That's for Aaron to talk about.
Just
and that's for
disgusting.
Quaylon to talk about. He needs to stand the fuck up and talk about it. Matter of fact, he ain't even got to ever talk about it because
He sure don't.
His truth.
That's
You
his
know what I'm saying?
truth.
And that's Aaron's truth. Aaron's speaking his truth. And one day Quaylon will speak his truth. Since he want to do an interview about whatever, the only interview you should be doing is about Aaron. That's it. About addressing that and because nobody care about that.
And the interview you should be doing is how you handling your baby's health and wellness. In my opinion. From mother to mother. Woman to woman. Single mother to single mother. How are you dealing with that shit? Let's talk about the real elephant in the room. How are you dealing with that? Fuck Aaron. Fuck Quaylon. And everybody else. How are you dealing with that? Since you disclosed it, let's have a real conversation. So you can help somebody else. Y'all know I've told my story. I did not threaten. I ain't told nobody but one person what I was doing. I laid low, I got on the beat, and I got it done. And the next time I saw that man, he was in an orange jumpsuit. My daughter didn't even see what happened. But the residue of it, I had to deal with, bitch. And ain't no way in the world we're going to continue to lay our motherfucking head in a house with a mother that would put his paws on me. Because if he put his paws on me, he'd put his paws on her. And bitch, we ain't have it to do. Thank you so much, Michelle Roy, for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. Welcome, Michelle. If you all have not already done so, and it look like a bunch of you all already have, thank you so much. And let's welcome Michelle Roy to the membership. One of the members said earlier, I'm going to close, that I'm passionate. And I am. I'm very passionate about children and about the well-being of women. Very passionate about it. Can't say it enough. I'm glad she made that comment and opened up the door for me to discuss it. Shavel, you need to work with your children. To fuck off social media. Get healed. Stop ripping the Band-Aid on and fucking off. Providing bullshit receipts. And get the healing for real. Busyness is a way to avoid healing. Staying busy. I'm booked and I'm busy. But at the end of the day, there's going to come a day where your mind, body, soul, and spirit's going to shut down and make you deal with it. The things that you said, the attitude from woman to woman that you display shows you ain't healed. Now, you did say you're still healing. You said that you were taking a sabbatical from social media. Do that so you can help your baby, because one day she gonna be grown. She gonna be grown. One day you ain't gonna be able to tell her what to do. You ain't gonna be able to tell her how to think. You're not gonna be able to say, Mommy ain't gonna do that no more. You're not gonna be able to say, Mommy learned. You're not gonna be able to say, I'm sorry enough if you don't fix this stuff now. Because trust and believe me, as a parent of a 24-year-old, you got a very small window. Understand you are going to make mistakes. You are. You said something that was very true, that your life is out in public. That is true. But make sure that when you're spreading a message, that you close with helping somebody else. Using your life as a cautionary tale of what not to do. And I'm using my life as a content creator, a grown-ass single mom. You got a small window to fix your mistakes, because nobody expects us to be perfect. Our children don't expect perfection out of us, but they do expect accountability and responsibility and a sorry. They expect us that when we say that we're sorry and we repent, that we change our ways. Don't go into another relationship trying to escape the old one. Let that relationship develop between you and your daughter and fix what has been broken. Because while you think it hasn't been broken, oh, it's broken. Trust me. You got work that needs to be done, serious work. And it needs to start with therapy and a good conversation. You don't owe the world what you told us, but I'm damn sure glad you did. Women, protect your babies at all costs. I don't care if you married or single. what we do will affect our children for a lifetime. And if we don't go back and try to mend it and try to bring them to a place of healing, we're going to send them out in the world broken people. And we want our children to be whole. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water.